Smash Bros. Is not just a fighting game. At this point, it's the quintessential Hall of Fame for the video game industry. There is no higher honor than to have your IP inducted among the ranks of the Smash roster, hence industry giants like Hideo Kojima actually asking for their characters to be included. And that perpetual mystery of who's next keeps the community alive. There are the obvious candidates, Master Chief, Skull Kid, Sora, Crash Bandicoot, but you could get those from any channel, so these are the 5 picks that would kick ass, but no one would see them coming, or at least I haven't seen anyone ask for them. Final Fantasy is primarily known for its story-heavy arcs that play out like interactive anime, but allow me to take you to an era of Final Fantasy before 3D, an era where cutscenes are few and far between, with minimal story and a frontier of tactical freedom. Final Fantasy 1 might still be my favorite among the series because of how much freedom you have in building your party, so many possibilities. You might pick 2 black mages and 2 white mages, or all monks, or Thief, Warrior, Red Mage, and White Mage. It goes on and on. This game trailblazed the console market for RPGs that prioritize tactical freedom and choice, whereas the later entries in the series haven't maintained this standard at all. Those games are awesome by their own merits, but Cloud does not properly represent the full spectrum of Final Fantasy's legacy. Original Final Fantasy deserves a spot on the Smash roster, and if we want to capture that original legacy, I can think of no more iconic image than this guy right here, the Black Mage, or if you really want a name for him, I guess we could go with Vivi, his Final Fantasy IX tribute character. His moves could be MP based like the hero from Dragon Quest, but maybe taken to a greater extreme. Maybe he's a total weakling unless he's ready to unleash a devastating spell, and maybe he saves up MP by dodging. I don't know. I almost put Cuphead on this list if for the animation style alone, and Cuphead would be awesome, but he seems like an obvious pick having already made his way to the Switch, so he doesn't really belong on this list. We already know how they can put a 2D animated character into Smash thanks to Game & Watch, so here's my pitch. Take the Cuphead animation style, that authentic, hand-drawn, 2D, meticulous animation, and apply that to the face of one of the industry's most potent franchises. Just look at these Fallout 4 promo shorts and tell me the Cuphead style wouldn't work perfectly to bring this icon into Smash. Think about it, all the big companies have a rep. Capcom, Square, Namco, Microsoft, SNK, Konami. Bethesda, on the other hand, is woefully unrepresented despite their massive impact on the industry. You can't really do the Dragonborn because his or her appearance, moves, and so on are up to the player, and Doom Guy would be pretty stale since they'd have to cut all the gore, whereas a Looney Tunes inspired moveset could work just fine without gore, and that would suit Vault Boy just fine. Now bear with me for this next one. This right here is an everyday, regular cop.
Yeah, that's all of it. Insurance, registration, everything.
Show me where the insurance is though.
What do you mean?
Point out what is what.
Alright, now look at RoboCop. Okay, yeah, hang on, hold on, bear with me. Let's look at Godzilla. He's awesome. Let his glory soak in. Couldn't really be any cooler, right? Whoa, hold on a second, hold on, what? Mechagodzilla? Holy, that's fucking awesome! Now, you might notice a pattern. Everything is cooler as a robot, so let's take a look at Sonic. Alright, now look at Metal Sonic.
When you awaken, kill him!
Not only is he just flat out fucking awesome, but he would be really easy to implement as an echo for Sonic just with different animations. Yes, obviously Tails or Knuckles would be great entries too, and I'd love to see either one of them, but again, these are the unexpected picks. So, number 4, Cat Mario. Just kidding, fuck Cat Mario. Actual number 4. This one is probably new to a lot of people, Hyper Light Drifter. I think of this game as a SNES-inspired marriage between Legend of Zelda and Blade Runner. It's got that Link to the Past gameplay set to a neon color palette in a landscape filled with technological mystery. I'd love to see this moveset adapted to Smash, and if you love Metroidvania structure, non-linear gameplay where the story takes a backseat to the game world, you should check out Hyper Light Drifter. It's a low-commitment jam that's relatively concise on an appropriate $20 or so. I rarely meet anyone who's played it, which tells me it isn't getting the credit it deserves. Nearly everyone from the original Smash roster now has their adversary. Bowser, Wolf, Ridley, Ganon, King K. Rool. This next character is little known among fans, which is frustrating because he probes my curiosity like no other Nintendo character does. I'm talking about the hair-raising ominent that is Giygas. He's usually not thought to be a candidate for Smash because he often has no tangible form. He's some sort of metaphysical force of evil who calls beyond the game to the player, hijacking your own TV. The confrontation between Ness and Giygas at the end of Earthbound should be one of Nintendo's most iconic moments, but most people have no idea who Giygas even is. Ness was similarly unheard of before Smash, and his inclusion did a lot for the Mother series. Giygas deserves the same, and there are two ways they could do it. One, use his more tangible form from Mother 1, or implement him as a stage instead of a playable character where, like in Earthbound, he occupies the whole screen and sends attacks at the player. The HP meters at the bottom of the screen could be the platforms. It'd be awesome, because Giygas is awesome, and anything that boosts demand for an Earthbound remake is good in my book. So those are 5 characters I can't imagine anyone is expecting. If you enjoyed this content, please consider checking out my other videos. This channel is very new, so your like or sub would go a long way. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you next time.